They told him to say he was wrong. He refused. Long before Galileo, humans had been looking up. Every morning, the sun crossed their sky. The moon did the same. From down here, it looked like everything moved around us. And if everything seemed to move around us, then maybe we were the center. But one man wasn't satisfied with simply looking. He wanted to look. The telescope already existed. Galileo simply wanted to see farther. Then he pointed it at the moon. And the moon wasn't perfect. Then he turned it toward Jupiter. Beside it were 4 tiny lights. So he watched them night after night, and they moved. Then he understood they were orbiting Jupiter. And that changed something. Earth wasn't the only world with something orbiting it. Galileo wrote down what he saw, then he published it. But not everyone wanted to believe him, because his observations challenged something much bigger than the sky.
This contradicts Holy
The
Scripture.
telescope had shown him something, but now the world wanted him to explain what it meant. Eventually, Galileo was brought before the Roman Inquisition. He was ordered to recant his support for heliocentrism. They wanted him to say he was wrong, and eventually he did. Galileo spent the rest of his life under house arrest, but they couldn't arrest what he had seen. And yet, he kept looking, because seeing the truth once wasn't enough. Galileo's telescope was small, but the question it opened was enormous. But humanity didn't stop looking. We built bigger eyes, and then. But it all began with a question. What happens if we look closer? And maybe that's the strangest thing about curiosity. It doesn't die with the person who asks the question. Somewhere inside almost everyone, there is something they haven't shown the world yet. Maybe Galileo's greatest discovery wasn't Jupiter's moons. Maybe it was what happened when he refused to stop looking. So maybe the question isn't what the world thinks is possible. Maybe it is what happens when you look closer. Because once Galileo saw those moons, he couldn't unsee them. And humanity kept looking further, deeper, until the universe itself became our telescope. But the more we looked, the less complete our picture became. And that's the strangest thing about discovery. The world doesn't know what it is waiting for until someone finds it. Maybe all it takes is the courage to look closer. But looking closer isn't always easy. Sometimes you look and find nothing. So they look again and again. And sometimes that is where the discovery begins. Galileo looked closer and humanity saw more. So, what are you afraid to look closer at?